The day my world cracked open, it was one of those humid Sunday evenings where the fan just moved hot air around. I was in the kitchen balancing a hot plate of jollof rice and stew, his favorite, the one I spent hours frying plantain for because he had been complaining about work stress all week. 3 years married and still cooked like it was our first date. I heard his voice from the sitting room, low and urgent, the way he only sounded when he was talking to business associates. I smiled to myself at first, probably chasing another contract. Me, baby, listen. Once this money enters my account, I am out. I swear to God. My head froze mid-air. The plate tittled. A drop of stew hit the floor. Baby? Who was he calling baby? I edged closer to the curtain separating the kitchen from the parlor, heart slamming so hard I thought he had had it. I can't keep doing this poverty dance with her, he went on, pacing in cycles like he always did when he was scheming. She's good, loyal, stuff like that. But loyalty doesn't pay bills. Your dad has connections, real money. Once we settle things, I marry you properly, and boom! Life upgrades. No more struggling. My knees almost gave way. The rice smelled suddenly sickening. 3 years? 3 years of us eating gari and granite when salary was late? Of me selling my gold earrings so he could pay for that? Business seminars? Business presentations? In Abuja that never even happened? 3 years of him kissing my forehead at night and whispering, Ngozi, we go make am together. Just keep holding on with me. Now I was her, a burden, a placeholder. I couldn't stay hidden. I pushed the curtain aside, plate still trembling in my hands. Kule! He spun around so fast the phone nearly flew. Our eyes locked. His face drained off color. The phone slipped from his fingers and clattered on the tiled floor. Still on speaker, I heard a faint female voice. Kunle, hello? Are you there? Kunle? He
Trembled
fumbled.
to pick the
He
call,
fumbled
and with a
to
cracking
end the
voice,
call. Hands shook. Ngozi, he stammered. How long have you been standing there? Long enough to hear you call another woman baby. My voice came out steadier than I felt. Long enough to hear you say you are tired of poverty dancing with me. He rubbed his face, avoiding my eyes. Is that what you think? Then tell me what it is. I set the plate down on the center table with a soft drink. The food was cold now anyway, because from where I'm standing, it sounds like you've been planning to dump me the moment something shinier comes along your way. He exhaled sharply. Ngozi, you don't understand. Every day I wake up and see the same thing. Bills, rent, NEPA bills, generator fuel. I'm 35, baby. I'm tired. This girl, her father is connected. Big time. One deal from my dad and I'm set. We are set. I can take care of you even better and better. Take care of me? I laughed, but it cracked in the middle. You mean after you marry her? After you leave me like yesterday's rapper? He stepped closer, reaching for my arm. I stepped back. Don't! I said quietly. Don't touch me. Look, I love you, he said, voice dropping. But love alone isn't paying these bills. You know how hard it's been? Remember last Christmas? We couldn't even afford a chicken. I'm doing this for us, for our future, our own, our very future, our future. My eyes burned. You mean the future where I wait at home while you build your new life with someone else's daughter? The future where I'm the starter wife? The one who held you down until the money came? The one who is not fit enough to enjoy your money? He looked away, jaw tight. You're twisting it, Ngozi. No, Nle, you twisted us. I stayed hungry so you could eat. I prayed every night that things would get better. I prayed for change, and the whole time you were looking for the exit, silence stretched between us like a tightrope. Finally, he muttered, I am sorry, but I can't keep pretending. That was it. No big fight, no shouting, just quiet surrender. I turned and walked into my bedroom, our small room with the leaking ceiling, with patched with nylon. I pulled out my old traveling bag from under the bed, the one I'd used while I was first moving to Lagos with dreams bigger than my salary. He followed, hovering in the doorway. Where are you going? His voice cracked now. I folded my clothes neatly, even though my hands shook, to find a place where I'm not someone else's stepping stone. Ngozi, please, let's talk. Please, we've talked enough. I zipped the bag. You want upgrade? Go ahead, but don't expect me to wait in the downgrade section. That night, I left with my bag, my Bible, and the little savings I'd hidden in a biscuit tin. Money I'd kept for our future baby in a long time. I didn't cry until I got to my friend Chioma's place in Surulere. Then I cried until there was nothing left to cry. 3 years later, I adjusted my blazer in the elevator of the sleek glass building in Victoria Island. My heels clicked confidently on the marble floor. Heels I bought with my own money. After promotions and an MBA, I fought tooth and nail to finish part time. The receptionist smiled warmly. Good morning, ma'am. The CEO is ready for you. Right this way. I nodded, smoothing my skirt. This was it. The final interview for head of operations. My dream role. The door opened. Kunle stood up from behind the massive desk, tie perfectly knotted, suit crisp. He looked older, a little heavier, lines around his eyes. For a second he smiled, then recognition hit. The smile died. Ngo, Ngozi, I didn't flinch. Good morning. He blinked rapidly. You? You are the candidate? Yes. I sat down across him, calm as still water. I believe we have a lot to discuss about the company's future operations. He swallowed. I didn't know it was you. Life has a funny way, doesn't it? I said softly. One day you are planning your upgrade. The next, the person you left behind is sitting in the chair that decides whether you keep your job or not. His hands gripped the edge of the desk. Ngozi, I, I, I made mistakes, big ones. After you left, things didn't go the way I planned. The girl, her father, her father never came through. We broke up after 6 months. I have never been myself. I've been trying to rebuild. I raised a hand. I'm not here for explanations, Mr. Kunle. I'm here for the interview. And maybe to remind you that loyalty isn't weakness, it's strength. the kind you threw away. He looked down at his hands. I regret it every day. I regretted every step I took against you. I stood up. Good regrets. Good. Regret is a teacher. Now, let's see if you can work under someone who once loved you enough to starve with you. I walked out of the office with a job offer in my email before I even reached the ground floor. Life doesn't always give dramatic revenge. Sometimes it just gives perspective and a better seat at the table. And sometimes the person who tried to leave you behind ends up reporting to you. That, my friend, is the sweetest upgrade of all. So rather than regretting and every day wishing those set of people evil, why not upgrade yourself? Pray for yourself, do the best things for yourself, and above all, always be joyful, giving glory to God. Stay blessed. The end.